Welcome back to another episode of I Got Big Bowls. Pause.
Oh, sir. Oh, sir.
I got big balls. Hey, 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 hey. I got big balls. Hey, 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 hey. I got big balls. Hold up one time, do it. Hold up one time, ball it. Hold up one time, do it. Hold up one time.
Hey, once again, it's on. It's your boy E1 Don signing on. Salute. As always, the show is brought to you by CrunchTimeMedia.net for all your photo and video needs. And we, of course, as you can see, we're live. We live and live. So make sure you guys download the app. Make sure you guys are tuning in to all the great programming over here. You know, we part of the family now. As always, I got my co-host in the building, Danny Digital.
We out here.
Alright, we're missing our other calls, Miss Aria Z. We're gonna get back with her next week. You know what I mean? She got called away on important supermodel duty.
Start folding her in, you know what I mean?
You might have to
conference call with
FaceTime her in or something. And as you can see, you know what I mean, without a doubt, we got a hip hop artist in the building. You know what I mean? We got Yoshi, the cat in the hat who can rap.
You know what I mean? Hello, my name's Yoshi, cat and hat that can rap. You know, big Bo's pose is where they're at. Straight.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So we're gonna get into a little bit of what they got going on. Run down your social media right quick. Let them know how they can.
You can follow me everywhere on social media. King Yoshi on Snapchat, Instagram, YoshiCrew.com. And if you guys are producers, you're checking in, you want to see some beats, is at King Yoshi at YoshiCrew.com. Dig that? Straight like that.
Alright. So we're gonna get into what you got going on. So tell us a little bit about what you're working on right now. You got a project?
Well, yeah, so you see my smile.
I've been seeing you on my social media in different places. I'm seeing like pictures and you know what I mean. So
yeah, I'm
see you working.
I'm a living enthusiast. That's what I like to say. I like to travel different cultures, like live how they live. Like I don't want to go do the things I do here. I want to do what they do what they eat, go see what they like and enjoy and stuff like that. And I like to try to bring all that back into my music. So I just dropped a project. It's dropping Wednesday called Portal Tickets to Wonderland. We did it with Big Cuz, with Provo Vatican, Hip Hop Everything. We got Tampa Mystic, DJ O Baby. We got DJ Such and Such on it. So and Goofy Juice 4 is dropping October 31st, and it's pretty much almost done. We're missing like 2 songs off that. And I just like the freestyle. I like freestyle. I like the now. Ringing is cool, but most of my music and my material is freestyle. I go in there and I put the headphones on, and I have a little munchy food or something. Tell me what it's like. Each beat speaks to me like this is what song this is.
Right.
Okay, it's gonna be a slip song. No, this isn't a slip song. This is like a from your heart song. So we're gonna do it from your heart because that's just what I like to do. That instant creativity. That's exciting to me.
No, I definitely remember seeing you almost a year ago. I was shooting somebody else at it. I forget what it's called, but your style, I'm not gonna forget, that hat.
How did you come up with that?
It was accidental but intentional, I guess. My first mixtape where I decided, because at first I used to really just be like a trapper. Music, I just played with it. It was like, how are you playing? Like, why don't you take the same thing that you're doing here, do it with the music? So I made a project, but it didn't do too well. It's called Dr. Jack Mr. Hyde, because it's like, I'm civilized at the same time. I used to have another life, so it's like, I used to be beastie, so it's just kind of like that. And at the time when I released the project, I was homeless, so I was like, trying to put everything together, and I had this hat, and I was stuck with it, because we released it on Halloween. I was stuck with it for like 5 days until I could get to my storage to put it up. And instead of just like carrying it, I was just wearing it. But it was like each day it was like growing on me. It's like, wait, I love this hat. And I put the fitted down and I never put it back on again. Like I gave all my fitteds away. And then it's like I just started getting the hat because I did magic too, so it was like it worked even better. It's like this was the hat I was always meant to wear. It felt like Zelda. It was like and that's where the hat came from. I feel like a Mary Poppins act sometimes.
Your image doesn't really relate because I've seen you perform, and like you said, you have a different style, and like the song I seen you perform that night was like, it was really trappy sounding, like it sounded really good. And I was like, wow, it's like this is dope production.
Yeah, we flip them out. Shout out to my producer, Basin Kurt, and he like makes pretty much most of my music. He did pretty much my whole last 2 projects. Like all straight him because he's so diverse. He can go left or right, or right or left. So I was like, yeah, just like that.
That's what's up. So we over here at Big Bowls Pop. We gotta get into your cereal background, man. Coming up, what's some of your all-time favorite cereal?
It's wonderful because I'm a cereal eater. Like at my house, as soon as you come to my house, I have a box about this big with about 8 different cereals in it, from regular name brand to my favorite off-brand bag cereals. I like to mix and match, but my top 3 are Cinnamon Toast Crunch, French Toast Crunch, and Corn Pops. But I like to mix them all together.
2 and 3. I looked at the French Toast Crunch today. They got a new box. They got a new box. They got one strictly. I was like, I know what's in there.
When they invented that, I was crazy. I was like, I mix them first together. It's like you get the cinnamon taste of the cinnamon toast crunch, and then you get the syrupy taste.
I think we'll give them a try again because we could have got a bad box. We had everybody keeps saying it, like we had a terrible experience with French Toast Crunch. So.
We had a bad batch.
You must.
How that was stale.
He tried to stretch it with the extras.
I was a stretch.
What was it? Was it like stale? Like it was like
it didn't dissolve.
Was it chewy?
It was chewy. It wasn't milk. It wasn't cereal.
I don't know what it was. You might have called it a bad batch. I'm gonna give them one more try. I'm gonna give y'all one more try so you can get off my shit list. But right now, your shit's here. Your shit's here. Well, I don't know that.
Did you just face like
No. Man, fucking man.
You guys you gonna step up your shit, right?
Alright. So this week we're gonna see what we got. We're running out. I feel like we're running out of options, but I grabbed something that's for the season coming up. You know what I mean? Everybody up here may not like what we got coming up, but
I'm about to be unhappy. Why?
This
should buy some bullshit like some Cheerios.
Pumpkin spice.
We gotta hate Cheerios. You won't even give them a chance. We gotta get Cheerios a shot, man. We've been neglecting Cheerios due to this guy's bias, but
is it because I'm fat? Oh, right.
Cheerios are just terrible.
Pumpkin spice though.
What?
You guys just make a difference. It's like I'm with you. It's like, what is this?
It
looks like the last.
With the Cheerios.
How did I get it that color? I don't believe it's how weeks.
I don't eat pumpkins by it, so I don't eat pumpkins. I don't eat Cheerios. It's like a double whammy. They've been 2 things I don't like and put them together and say here. Better?
You might not even need to grab them.
You don't eat pumpkin pie.
No. I eat
he look like So you never had any good pumpkin pie?
I don't even try that shit at Thanksgiving. I look at that, no, that's pumpkin, alright.
Next.
Where the apple at?
Now see, the apple I can deal with. And remember the Olympic Cheerio things that came out? Did you remember those? The Olympics. It was like Olympic Cheerios. They had different Cheerios like whole grain or frosted, multi-grain.
That was for the past Olympics?
It was like I think it was like 1998.
Okay.
And then they brought me back in like 2010 or whatever the I don't know. But then I can deal with those and the apple because they kind of taste like Apple Jacks a little bit.
Apple Jacks is the cousin of Cheerios.
It smells like pumpkin pie though. Very good. Very good.
We don't even need a spoon. Nah, they're not that bad.
They do smell like they smell like damn.
It's not that good either.
Candle. I'm a fan of the show, so
It seems like big red bubble gum.
Right.
That's what it feels like.
You got like a
If it made a cereal,
right?
yeah, it doesn't even taste like pumpkin.
It should smell like outside.
It do though.
He's going
It does smell like
It should smell like dirt. It smells like the harvest season. Let me try mine.
Okay, that's good.
It just
It's not terrible.
This is terrible.
and leave a thick aftertaste. I might need to splash a little milk
What's
on
the
it.
other one going?
I think it's another.
Yeah, actually I'm gonna use that. I got the form. I can have it.
Oh my lord. I can taste the Cheerio already.
See, these I think you need some sugar with these.
It does. Brown sugar maybe.
He's gonna make some fucking pie. He was talking about fucking pie since it came out. He was like, yo, you got some of that pie?
Brown butter. Throw the shit in the oven.
That's what it smells like when you taste it, and then it's like a thick in the back. It's pretty thick. You can taste the multi-grains.
These are not sweet.
They're not sweet.
They're not sweet at all. I think you gotta have.
You know what? It tastes like what they could have made kicks out of.
This was like a pre-K all over.
I don't think pumpkin is naturally
That's probably
sweet.
the last time I ate Cheerios.
And Cheerios are definitely not sweet. Unless they're honey nut Cheerios.
Cheerios really is nothing. Jimmy Jam. One of them.
Ooh, low in my cholesterol. It's terrible.
Right now, I'm becoming more healthy. But these folks.
Nah, they got the one Cheerios with all the clusters and all that. That's good. They got like flakes. They got.
Okay, how you do disguise it?
They got Cheerios and he doesn't want.
They never put the B on this one. That's how you know.
He said I never even.
They never used the damn B.
It's
Like,
not honey nut.
oh, the B only run with the honey?
Yeah, it's regular Cheerios. That's why you need sugar.
This is terrible.
Look, they got more right down the box.
It's not.
You see?
Yeah, my nigga. Yeah, y'all blew it. Y'all only got it.
Oh wait, it looks like they did put brown sugar. Oh no, that's not them. Nothing.
What is this? What?
Nothing. Let me see the box. I can't see the box. We believe that real food tastes better. That's why pumpkin spice Cheerios is made from real pumpkin puree.
This shit
and a
tastes like-
delicious blend of cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves.
Yeah.
For your morning time enjoyment. For any breakfast in which you choose to torture
I like
children
it.
with.
Bet.
When your children have misbehaved, find them a box of pumpkin spice.
Nah, it tastes like
Is this like naturally? Do they do this every season, or is this like?
they do it every season.
This might be one of those ones that was like, try out.
Nah.
Your box could be made.
You know what it
into
tastes
real
like? It tastes like the boxes that Amazon uses to ship.
The cardboard.
This shit tastes like ingredients. Like, it just tastes like ingredients to make something, but
They
you
use
didn't.
cloves in this.
You
This is
just
what
use
they
the
put on
ingredients.
ham.
Like, it didn't come to nothing.
They put
like
cloves on
salt.
ham.
Good clothes, I wanted the 4-leaf cloves,
this is
and Lucky
terrible.
They
Charms.
said this is Thanksgiving for those that get.
You probably use these and crush them up and use it for some crust.
Actually, that might be a good idea for some pumpkin pie.
Let's hear it. We got rating system 0 to 5. Anything in between. How many?
If I was somehow locked in the house, trapped, and the only thing I could reach was this box of cereal, I get that shit. I'm not even now.
0 balls.
0 balls.
He wouldn't even eat it. He used it to start a fire.
Yeah, I'll use that shit to lure some rats. And I'll eat
It's shot
some
rats.
rats.
Feast when they eat it.
Mayonnaise sandwich definitely over.
Mayonnaise sandwich.
Definitely over here.
Cheerios.
How many balls? 0 to 5. Anything in between.
So, if I was to rinse it, Now I can see it mix, like it can piggyback on a mix. But that's probably like if I came in like drunk on
What is it gonna add? It's not adding no flavor to it.
Well, no, but see what
It's like a hit.
I would do to spice this up, if we go to Food Network this one time,
Right.
I would probably, I might get a little bit of cocoa pebbles, just give it a little chocolate kick and balance out the cinnamon, right? And then I might get some nuts, some honey nut chip. I mean, what's that? It's clusters. It has the clusters with it. Honey bunches of oats.
Honey bunches of oats.
There we go. I throw in a little honey bunches of oats with the clusters to kind of the pumpkin spice clover taste.
He got
So
some
really,
recipe.
you're just trying to drown it. Like, it's nothing but filler. You didn't really need it. It's just filling in.
I'm just saying we had to like fix it to make it eatable. Then if I mix it, then I might eat like 5.
So basically,
So if you just have these by themselves,
I'm-
0 to 5, how many it just
if that's all I had to eat because time was so hard.
So hard.
And that's probably like after I left and I came back empty-handed, couldn't get
Like
anything.
tried.
Then
Find it in the woods from squirrels.
Then I'll
and shit.
just be like, and just soak on life.
one bowl,
I give it a half a bowl.
half a bowl.
Yeah, give it a half a bowl.
Cheerios, you guys don't have.
You gotta step your game up,
I
mate.
don't know what y'all. I guess I got extra pumpkin flavor on it. I just gotta get rid of. I don't know what the nostalgia is about pumpkin.
Or
spice.
maybe don't use clove because that's what you put on hams on Thanksgiving, mate. Don't do that.
This is not the business for your Thanksgiving or any kind of cereal at any time.
Alright.
Hey, make sure you guys follow us on all social media at Big Balls Paws. Super shout out to our guest King Yoshi in the building. You know what I mean? So we gotta get back to you next week. Peace.